Still has Factor 91.3 Nigeria Info here in Port Harcourt. I'm Dio. It's 10 minutes gone past 4 p.m. Conversation continues. Thanks for staying tuned. The matter we'll discuss it next. Lauretta Onochie is not going to be joining INEC, at least not anytime soon. Well, here's a story from Premium Times. Senate exposes Buhari's blunder, rejects Lauretta Onochie as INEC commissioner. Now, here's the story. Personal assistant to the president on new media, Lauretta Onochie cannot be a commissioner of INEC for now, despite President Muhammadu Buhari's nomination, the Senate Committee on INEC has said. Now, this is because there is currently no vacancy for Delta State, where she hails from, as a national commissioner. Chairperson of the committee, Kabiru Gaya, who presented the reports of the vetting done on Ms. Onochie's nomination, said the committee therefore recommended that the presidential aide appointment be rejected. Mr. Gaya said she was disqualified based on federal character principles, as there is currently a serving commissioner from Delta State, where she hails from. By nominating Ms. Onochie, the president committed another blunder in addition to his disregard for the Nigerian constitution, which forbids him from nominating partisan individuals for such a position. The president committed a similar blunder in the past when he appointed dead people to boards of federal parastatals. Section 14, 1 A and B of the third schedule of the 1999 Constitution, as amended, stipulates that, quote, the commission at INEC shall comprise the following members: A chairman, who shall be the chief electoral commissioner; B, 12 other members, to be known as national electoral commissioners. That means that 2 national commissioners must be drawn from each of the country's 6 geopolitical zones. That was also the part of the law the president referred to when he wrote to the Senate seeking the confirmation of the appointment of Ms. Onochie and 3 others. Quote, pursuant to paragraph 14 of Part 1F of the third schedule of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended, I hereby forward for confirmation by the Senate the appointment of the following 4 commissioners for INEC, end of quote. The letter specifically listed the nominees as Mohammed Kala, Katsina, Lauretta Onochie, Delta, Kunle Cornelius Ajayi, Ekiti, and Saidu Babura Ahmed Jigawa. But Ms. Onochie cannot be appointed to the position at this time because there is a sitting National Electoral Commissioner, May Agbamuche Umbu, from the same Delta State the presidential aide hails from. Not only is Mr. Agbamuche Umbu's tenure yet to expire, she also represents the South-South region in the commission. She hails from Oshimili North Local Government area of Delta State, stand up to national commissioners meant for a geopolitical zone. So there you have it. What's the implication of this? Now, that's the main question I'm asking, but I'd like you to think broadly on this matter. There are a couple of issues here that somewhat complicate the matter. One is this. The Senate has given the posture, or assumed the posture, over time, that it is willing to simply approve whatever it is Mr. President sends to them. The Senate President did say that whatever the President sent to them was going to be approved. Now, this does not happen. Does that mean that the Senate is going back on that posture, or we no longer assume that position, assume that posture of granting Mr. President whatever he wants? Are we seeing a Senate that has a different, that is facing a different direction now? Is that what this means? That's on one hand. Also, on another hand, on the other hand, there is the subject matter of the reason given by the Senate. Now, the Senate is saying that the position or someone already is representing Delta State as a commissioner in INEC. Now, in no way did the Senate talk about other concerns raised about her being partisan. Does that mean that the Senate did not consider that at all, or does not consider her partisan, in spite of her history, in spite of her very recent history, I should add, by the way? Does it mean that if there was nobody else from Delta State already with INEC, does it mean the Senate would have confirmed her nomination by Mr. President? So there are a couple of issues here, and possibly even other issues that I haven't thought about or mentioned. You can also work on those as well. Consider that also. So what's the implication of a rejection by the Senate? Let's get your take on this. The lines are officially open. Numbers are 0817 93 0002 or 0003. 0817 93 0007 as well. We are live on facebook.com/Nigeria Info PH. Also on YouTube, just search for Nigeria Info PH. WhatsApp on 0809 030 6416. I'll start with the third line. So I've got Samuel from Adedayo. Samuel, you're welcome. Please go ahead.
Yes, Dayo, good evening. Senate didn't confirm the nomination of Onochie. I think that's a welcome development.
Okay.
First of all, last week we talked about it. Even though the last week was participation in politics and all of that, but the picture that the Senate has painted today is going in different directions. However, I feel that the Senate didn't want to just play along with the initial allegations and all of that. They just want to be technical. It is a victory for democracy.
But the president wanted her. The president wants her, obviously. Yes, that's why he nominated her.
Yes. Yes. The issue is not what the president wants. It is what the people want. That is democracy. We elected the president, and we will also contribute majorly to the nation growth. What we want, we stand. So for now, the Mr. Onochie is not a bad person. We haven't said that. But her participation in politics has posted a very bad picture, appointed her into that office. So for me, it's a welcome development. Let the president nominate another person for that office.
All right, Samuel. I've got Chris from Remote Beer County. Chris, you're welcome. Go on.
Yeah, Dayo, good evening.
Go ahead, Chris.
Well, that statement was not made by the Senate, but the Senate President. And Senate President is one person. So, for me, in as much as Nigerians are saying that he shouldn't be, I think that is how it will be. But
as it may, Chris, the Senate President wields a lot of influence in the House. The Senate is also majority APC, as I imagine you know. And if the Senate President is insistent or has an agenda for a particular bill or a nominee to be confirmed, do you think the Senate President cannot make that happen?
Well, I wouldn't know, but in as much as the governor of the state, I mean, POS Africa, have said that he's not right, I think that is how it will go.
Oh, so she was not confirmed. So she was not confirmed because Governor Wike didn't want it. That's why she wasn't confirmed.
Yes, forget that story they are telling you. They are just using another way to. Don't forget, was it not in this state that the judiciary say, "Oh, if you cut my money, we do this, I will do that." Have you called them to ask them how far? So for me, that is how it will be. Thank you.
All right, but via Facebook. John Bernard goes, this is a welcome development, Ubong Oscar. There is no implication. They just hack into the yearnings of the public. Ubong Oscar, what he just wrote after there is no implication is actually an implication. So Ubong Oscar goes, there is no implication. They just hack into the yearnings of the people of the public. Now, once again, that's an implication. Then he goes on, Nigerians should shout over any form of imposition or favoritism, form of leadership at all level. All right, Hector Christopher Dokubo goes, at least element of democracy can be confirmed at the center, unlike what we have in the States, where the yes sir assembly boys or the governors will always do the carry goes in. Obina Uwanga goes, good. If nobody made noise, they would have gone ahead and looked the other way. Pure fraud, her nomination. I've got Henry on the line. Hello, Henry. Good day. Go ahead.
Good evening.
Hi.
My concern is the handlers of the president and all of them that are in INEC and whatever they call it. Don't they know that there is someone in the other state who was legally or legitimately nominated whose tenure has not expired? Don't they know that?
You would expect that they would know that, right?
No, it doesn't say. So why all this Onochie issue? For me, it's just a normal thing that happens. That they like to test the waters and see the reactions of Nigerians, so that if we don't shout, they wouldn't do the right thing. That's how it works, like that. If not, why would you want to bring someone who has clearly shown that she is partisan, and then troubling our minds? Or if there's somebody whose tenure has not expired. So in other words, if we didn't shout now, if we didn't come to the media and all of us make noise, they would just clandestinely remove the one in the other state and impose this one on us.
So was it are you convinced it was the shouting that...
Oh yes, the shouting, yes, the cry, of course, the cry, which was unnecessary. The cry, what else? Placards were raised from like last year. But this notion was not just brought. I don't know whether does the president want to marry this woman. The cry, of course, the cry. It's the cry that made them to just the president. I don't know does he want to marry her? The cry was what made them to just. I mean, it would have been so terrible. And I can tell you, if that had happened with the Senate, that you and I, we should be on the streets. Because we can't be talking about fair and free election with this kind of preparations that the president is trying to impose on us. We have property state, for God's sake. There's somebody that is already there legitimately, and then what do you want to do? Her tenure is still 2003, from what I just read this afternoon. So she's not going anywhere any soon. Why then all the everyone everywhere? It's just the way we behave in this country, and I want to thank the media of Nigerians to stand up very loud to just throw her nomination into the trash. Let's move forward in this country, for God's sake. We were getting tired of this whole thing. We should be able to be thinking differently. 20 years of democracy is not a small thing. We should be growing faster because Nigeria has all it takes, Dayo. All it takes, all the intelligence, all the right kind of people, the best in the world to make our country to be better. Including your kind of person.
But by the way, Henry, one thing I'd like to note, even the reason given by the Senate for refusing her confirmation. Now, the woman in question, Mr. Agbamuche Undu, who is said to be representing Delta State. Now, when Onochie was asked about that during her screening, she explained that the INEC commissioner currently representing Delta State, Mr. Agbamuche Undu, represents Cross River State because she married someone from Cross River, and so she's not representing Delta State. I mean, come on, what? If a woman in Nigeria, when a woman marries a person, she automatically is from that place. Isn't that how it works, I suppose?
It doesn't work that way, Dale.
Oh, it doesn't.
It doesn't work that way. The point is, as of last week, we had gone to search. Maybe you don't know from that part of the country. This one is number 2 on the list as a card carrying member of another South local government area in the other states. Number 2 on the list. Verifiable, put it in the public place. So how would she become the rep for the other state when she's a carry member? How would you go past the stage? Does she need to be married to anywhere? The point is that she's a carry member. That's proven.
Henry, what do you have for me? I've got Uche from Polo. Uche, you're welcome. Go ahead.
Yes, well, hello, good evening.
Go ahead. You're welcome.
The truth of the matter is that this nomination did not work out, because it ended in committee level.
Oh my. Okay, I won't be taking any more calls right now. I've got a commercial break to attend to in a moment. But before that, maybe a few comments before I do go for the commercial break, I suppose. Via Facebook, Promise Cookie goes, they did this but in pains because they had their plans, but the shouting stopped it. Equally on Facebook goes, the Senate just acted as if they're not rubber stamp. I've lost the rest of that message. Monco Bestro goes, the Senate has no option following the overwhelming evidence of her as a cat-carry member of the ruling party APC till date. There was also evidence of her last revalidation of membership of APC recently. Uzochukwu Osita goes, Buhari was just exhibiting the traits of a tyrant by nominating one of his aides to INEC. Miss Williams goes, she cannot pick up her APC card where she hides it. Okay. All right, so we'll head for a commercial break now. Return shortly. Conversation will continue. Do please stay with us.
Information is a two-way thing. Nigeria Info, it's your turn. Let's talk.
Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162, and let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817-001-8162. That is 0817-001-8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817-001-8162. That is 0817-001-8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at
on Nigeria Info. Information is a two-way thing. Nigeria Info, it's your turn. Let's talk.
And now, Hard Facts. Hard Facts with Dayo.
Welcome back to Hard Facts, 913 Nigeria Info and Port Harcourt. I'm Dayo. 29 minutes to go before 5. The news update is up at 5. But for the moment, conversation continues. Story cuts to Premium Times. Senate exposes Buhari's blunder, rejects Lauretta Onochie as INEC commissioner. You can find similar stories in other dailies as well. The personal assistant to the president on new media, Lauretta Onochie, cannot be a commissioner of INEC. Despite President Buhari's nomination, the Senate Committee on INEC has said this is because there is currently no vacancy for Delta State, where she hails from as a national commissioner. Chairperson of the committee, Kabiru Gaya, who presented the reports of the vetting done on Ms. Onochie's nomination, said the committee therefore recommended that the presidential aide's appointments be rejected. What do you make of this development? What's the implication of this decision by the Senate? Does it mean the Senate has assumed a different posture of granting or approving whatever the president sends to them, because it appears to have been the operative term to have been the posture assumed by the National Assembly? Also, what do you make of the reason given as well? Does it mean accusations or allegations that she is partisan and a member of the ruling party APC, which would be a contravention of the Constitution, where she to be nominated or confirmed for that matter? Does it mean that did not count in the scheme of things? Let's get your take. Line to up on 0817 93 0002 or 0003 or 0007. WhatsApp on 0809 030 641 We're live on Facebook.com /Nigeria Info PH. Also on YouTube, just search for Nigeria Info PH. We'll start with, I think I'll start with WhatsApp this time around, I suppose. Let the Senate not create a situation where they will give teeth to the public, who will always complain about every candidate that Mr. President sent to the chambers. Okay. All right. The reason is basically systematic. No, I must say the rejection of Lauretta's nomination by the National Assembly is a victory for democracy and for the average Nigerian especially. But it should teach one to be content with what they have. Someone with a moral decorum would have rejected that offer after knowing her position, but greed pushed her. The reason is basically systematic, to make Nigerians believe they're legislating to the desire of the masses. But many smart-thinking Nigerians like me know that if there was a slight chance to convince themselves to be okay with it, they would have passed her. And I still maintain Senator Ahmed Lawan's 9th Senate is a disgrace to legislature, and I'm happy the voice of the masses has been heard. I've got an Okiri on the line. Okiri, you're welcome. Please go ahead.
Yes, good evening, the very distinguished.
Hello, go ahead.
Yes, Dayo, looking at the reasons given according to the chairman of the committee, Senator Kabiru, telling me that Onochie did not satisfy the provision of the federal character principles. And I begin to wonder, is the president not aware that the person he is nominating has not satisfied the required, details, or does not match the person that is perceived to be representing? How am I sure that he will not be put on compulsory leave, will probably be dropped for this woman to come in? Because I'm afraid sometimes the Senate can reject, and Mr. President can still keep such a person as acting. And the acting sometimes can lead us to 4 or 5 years. Somebody is still acting like we have the case of Magu. So in that regard, what can the Senate also do if the president insists using her as acting, if there is any provision like that? That is my question. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. I think I saw something along those lines on Facebook. Someone expressed a similar fear. Where's that statement? To fight NS. Okay.
I don't think that they had something called federal character. And they have been watching this going on before now. So they do not want to come out clean to tell us that, yes, this is their member. And you know how they play their games. So what do you think? What do you think might be? So what do you think is playing out here? What do you think is the real thing that's playing out? The thing is that this is the political gimmick that Nigerian politicians is known with, covering the main thing and showing Nigerians the first side of the whole thing. So what's the main thing in your estimation? What's the main thing? Lauretta Onochie is a bona fide member of APC. And they don't want to say that to Nigerians so that they will not shoot themselves in the foot. And now they are painting the picture of federal character principle. Has Buhari anything to do with that? Does he recognize that in all his appointments? It's very unfortunate.
All right, John. And via Facebook, hello Dio, Nigerians will take the win however it comes. It was merely a face-saving posture. They bowed to pressure because they realized the goofed and needed to stand with Nigerians for appeasement. Remember, there are other things on the front burner and they may want to use this to dilute tension so they can have their way on other important matters. I think this is good and they should go further to start using the electronic voting in the House as well to avoid victimization of House members on tough issues like this. We need to be alert and put pressure to steer our nation towards a better society. That's from Deji. Still via WhatsApp there, to me there is no big deal. Since the Senate has rejected her, she stands rejected. But I think this should be replicated in every other level of our government. Not when it gets to River State and the governor will tell people to go and die if you don't like his nomination. That's from IBC. The president is only looking for a way to discharge Onochie. That's from a Profi Dada. Alright, still via WhatsApp. I see Buhari re-nominating her again. To Buhari and his supporters, they can never do wrong. Onochie, sorry, even after denying APC. Uzochukwu Christian from Artillery sent that in. Alright, still via WhatsApp down. The rejection of Onochie is a welcome development, but in my opinion, I think there may have been a division in the Senate as to her appointment, and the big boys in the Senate had their way. I don't think they yielded to the cry of the masses. How many times has the government ignored the cry of the citizens? A Mrs. Achiever sent that. Also via Facebook. Opexi Charles goes, how do we know that the next nominee will not be an APC member? This is a game. We need to wake up. The real APC member the real APC member is on his or her way. God bless Nigeria. Felix from Ribodara, hello, you're welcome. Go on.
Yes, good evening, Dio.
Go ahead.
Now, sometimes in this kind of matters, I heard when the governor of River State talked about the president not allowing them to accept the nomination of Onochie. My point is that this is trickling down to the states too. We just want to, at every point, is all the federal, but this same thing happens in the states. If it is in this River State here, this kind of nomination happens, it's a rubber stamp assembly. They will just approve it, and that's all. It happens. So these are the problems we find ourselves. So you don't just call when it comes to the federal, it is not okay. When it comes to the state, I will do anything I like. There's nothing you can do. If you don't like it, like one caller said, if you don't like it, go and die. That's what happens in River State. So let them replicate same. If they want to say this kind of thing, they say he will come go to justice because it comes with clean hand. He will
go to equity, or goes for equity.
Comes with clean hand.
Yeah.
So most times the state will, when it comes to the federal, they will shout, talk. In fact, this one, the government wants the president wants to kill democracy in the state. Are democracy playing out in the state? The local government elections, was that democracy in local government elections? These are the problems. In the state here, we see a person will nominate for research or for instance, a bona fide carrying member of PDP, and nothing happens. When it comes to the federal, they make noise and shout about it. Thank you.
You're welcome, Felix. Back to WhatsApp. The rejection of Lauretta Onochie shows that in democracy, power belongs to the people. If we can come together and speak with one voice against any government about policy, putting religion and tribe aside. Let's see what else. Well, still via WhatsApp. Adedayo, good afternoon. And as much as she's not from the north, I wish she was. They would have confirmed her, not minding that she's an APC or not. The crowd of people now has been hurt because she's not from the north. I wish she was. She would have been confirmed by the House. That's good news from Abua. I've got Harry from Iwofe. Good evening. Go ahead.
Yes, good evening. For me, I'm not satisfied with the reason given by the Senate.
Okay.
Yes, I'm not. Because if a lady is married to any community, she belongs entirely to that community. She will lose her citizenship of her own parental community. So if the lady who is presently representing Delta is already married to Cross River, then definitely she is representing Cross River, not Delta. So what was Onochie be rejected on the basis of this reason? If they have told me that Onochie is a card-carrying member.
Oh my. All right, the call back if you can. But I think we got, let's see, we got 17 minutes to go before 5 o'clock. The news update is up at 5. The lines are still open, 0817 93 0002, 0817 93 0003, and 0817 93 0007. What's up still? The implication is that she will be renominated when the incumbent tenure expires. Thanks, Dio. That's from Don Jack. Tamina Saki Jumbo goes, since federal character is vested in the Constitution, it should be given due consideration. Also, since she was a card-carrying member of the APC 2 years ago, she may not be so fair in her judgment. Okay, and hi Dio, great job. The senators didn't do well. The senators didn't dwell on the obvious fact that she's partisan because she has previously cleverly denied that, so they rather chose the one that nailed the coffin and sent it to rest. So that's from Winnie. All right, Winnie. Adamdi from Remosi, could I go on?
Hello, good evening, Dio.
Hello, go ahead.
I think generally there is nothing to celebrate about this. If they are saying, okay, we didn't approve this nomination because of federal character, there's absolutely nothing to celebrate. That means they're still going to do worse tomorrow. Our point, nobody was looking at the federal character, whatever. The agitation or the complaint is that there's no reason. Okay, I was listening to Jagat from your station yesterday. He gave, and I'm now beginning to see that Jagat is a straightforward man and honest man. He gave reasons why you can't even bring up this woman's name. It brings the name of INEC to disrepute. Somebody who used to be a card-carrying member of APC. Okay, now the Senate didn't approve a nomination because of federal character. It's utter nonsense. That means tomorrow they might bring a card-carrying member of APC in Kanu or Kaduna or whatever that has passed the federal character, whatever, and the Senate will approve that one.
Maybe even the party's chairman.
You know,
as long as he meets federal character standards.
Effect?
As long as he meets federal character standards.
It's sad. There is absolutely nothing to celebrate. That's my own point. If they had come up to say, no, we've looked at this will be bad for INEC, fine. But to come and tell us this, no, means we've not actually, just like somebody said, we've not actually won the war. Or how is it said again? We won the battle, but we've not won the war. So, because tomorrow, they came to test the waters, and this one failed. They failed this one from federal character. Tomorrow, they will get somebody who is right in federal character and everything, but a pure card-carrying member of APC. Hey.
Right now, what do you have for me? Thirteen more minutes to go before 5 o'clock, and still via WhatsApp. And who says the next person the president will nominate will not be an APC card-carrying member? The party is one, but the war isn't. Let's watch the intent of the. I think I read this earlier on. Daya, good evening. The rejection of Onochie's nomination by the Senate implies that she's not qualified, considering her position and relationship with the ruling party. Hi, Chugu from Port Harcourt. Said that there are thousands of the likes of Onochie who are holding positions in INEC and other supposedly neutral bodies, and they have been used to rig elections. The rejection of Onochie therefore does not and should not call for any celebration, because there are still thousands of other Onochie successfully foisted on us here and there, and it did not start with Buhari. All right. Now, I'm surprised Nigerians have just fallen for this political gimmick from the FG and Senate. I have this strong conviction that the Senate's rejection of Onochie is a political game. Federal government had estimated that there would be an uproar from Nigerians, and the Senate would play in that line to suggest some form of independence from the executive arm. Watch out, Dial. The main nominee FG had intended for that role would be sent to the Senate soonest. Just watch out, it's all political gimmicks. Biodun from Ilelewa sent that in. All right, Friday joins the conversation. Hello, Friday, you're welcome.
Good evening, Dayo.
Go ahead.
Thank you so much for your work in the office there. What I want Nigerians to understand that there is no way APC or PDP would, appoint anybody that will not be able to be APC member or PDP member. So that is all this stuff that they talk left and right. There is no way President will appoint somebody that is not going to be APC member, even PDP. So the same things with all of them. They are politicians. They know what they are doing.
When Jonathan appointed Jega as INEC chairman, was Jega a PDP member?
Yes, he was a PDP because I don't think that
come on,
Jega is a neutral person in the system.
Come on. How can you say Jega was a PDP member?
But where is Dayo, please? Where is Jega belong to? He did not belong to PDP. He's just a neutral person. He didn't have anything to do with party.
How do you know that Jega was a PDP member? How?
No, Dayo, see, we should be facing the fact.
What is the fact here?
The very funny that he may not be able to know, but you can't tell me that Jega just been that way in the country.
Okay, give beyond what appears to be pure speculation on your part. Give one instance, one piece of information that lends credence to your speculation that Jega was or is a PDP member.
What I want to tell you is that no matter how it is, Jega cannot just be from the time Jega has been in Nigeria, get to that position. It did not belong to any party. That is the area I'm talking about. It must belong to one party.
Once again, Friday, that's purely speculation on your part. You have absolutely no piece of information that lends credence to what you're saying.
Okay, but my own view, I believe that before they will appoint you, because like me, nobody can just stay in that Abuja, come and appoint me while I'm not a district, because nobody knows me. So that is the thing I'm talking about. All
right, Friday, great to hear from you as well via Facebook. Yeah, Senate has surrendered, declared that Onochie is ineligible for the INEC job. Hector Christopher. Okay, all right. Prince Nacho goes, before you criticize Lauretta Onochie's, this is a very long message. I'm not sure I can read this, extremely long. Uzochukwu Osita goes, for the first time, Nigerian Senate acted up to constitutional expectations. Also, Marvelous Essin goes, it is the decision, I think it means the best decision ever. So many evidence why she shouldn't be made INEC commissioner has been stated by the public, and they are true. Hence the cause for her rejection, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. Back to what's up. The decline, just a moment. The decline of approval of Nigerian Senate on Miss Lauretta Onochie, this is just a temporary issue. Remember that if the president wants to retain her in the same position, he may likely send her name back to the Senate. Can we recall that Ibrahim Mag was rejected by the Senate, but the president still retained him till the last straw that broke the camel's back? It's just a gimmick at play. Felix Odun Gueru sent that in. The reason they gave is misleading and not cogent, because from their actions, if by tomorrow they remove the current Delta State slot, they will bring her in, since they did not outrightly state that she did not qualify. That's Mike from New Road. And I've got Chinedu on the line. Chinedu, you're welcome. Please go on.
Yeah, good afternoon, Dayo.
Hi, go ahead.
Yeah, just to contribute to the Onochie's matter. I think Nigerians are just excited over nothing. I guess the problem is that Onochie's case seems to be too obvious. Everybody just feels that it's just coming from the presidency. But the real truth is that right inside that INEC, you have most of those guys, partisan in one nature and the other, but probably not so as obvious as in the case of this Onochie lady. Otherwise, poke, it's just like they say, poke a sand deeply and you touch self-interest. Go deeper, and do a deep probe into most of the people, from the judges to INEC and so many other places where we're supposed to have people who are supposed to be neutral, to see that they are partisan. That was how the other party was able to entrench themselves in power for over 16 years. Not that it's justified and, APC can go along with that. But just Lacan was, a case in point. And most of the people who are, very, very vociferous today about, against the appointment of Onochie were quiet, even endorsing it right here in River State. She had, a relationship with the former president. Go to Supreme Court, the wife of a chieftain of, PDP and all that. You have that littered across the, space.
Chinedu, apologies, but that's too much that I can take.
Understanding and, treating ourselves to one.
Chinedu, great to hear from you once again. That's too much that I can take.
I'm not sure we'll go, but
thanks for your contribution, Chinedu. I do have to wrap it up right now. Interesting times, and it'll be even more interesting, I suppose, to see what happens going forward. We've got the news update coming up top of the hour at 5 p.m. Discussions continue after that. How big is concern of the problem of a rise or an increase in drug abuse in the country? When I return, please stay with us.